All right, next.
Fun. What are we shooting for? What's the? You kept saying not in the first iteration. What's this first iteration of resource management intended to look like?
Thank you, Dynas.
When are we shooting?
14
So
months.
we are targeting
like a boss.
Q2 next year.
When I first heard this about engineering gameplay from CIG, I was skeptical to say the least. Q2 of next year, we've heard promises like this and it did not turn out well. But something is different lately. CIG is on an absolute binge of releasing feature after feature. And here we are in the very first week, CIG releasing the first ever two-handed salvage and repair rifle. And we don't even know what's in 323 yet. This is for all intents and purposes engineering V1. You can take a ship that is damaged red and repair it back to blue. Imagine you need a quick repair in combat because you don't have time to fly to a station, or you're in pyro with no help around and a solar flare knocks out your power plant. These situations now make gameplay instead of ending it. It is by no means a first iteration of engineering, but it's a good step in the right direction. Let's check it out. Okay, first things first, guys, is we need to go to dumpers and grab this thing and see how much it costs. Can you buy ammo for it, or is it something you have to salvage? I'd be interested to see. Okay, Dumpers Depot. What do we got? We got personal weapons, and here it is. And you can buy the canisters. I think they might be empty, but you can buy the canisters. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna buy 5 of these, 6, and I'm actually gonna take them up to Badgeny Point, and I'm gonna buy 100 of these.
There are so many things happening. There were things happening in 2023 that were under the covers and everybody was saying things weren't happening. There are so many things happening for this game, man. And 2024 is going to be an explosion. I think what's going to happen is a lot of the Star Citizen content creators who were saying how bad 2023 was and that there was no progress, I think they're flipping the script and they're going full gung-ho that there's going to be like nothing but like amazingness in your face to recover from the fact that they were telling you fake news all in 2023. I feel like they're going to put the pedal on the metal and go completely insane to try and cover up for the fact that they were all wrong. That's what I think.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take the Fury. Not the Fury. I'm gonna take the Inferno. And here's what we're gonna do is, oh, you know what? Maybe I need to take something with more than that.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
I'll take,
of course, Geek. We're all for public shaming here.
the C2.
Even myself. I just
I
publicly
just
shamed
want to see
myself the
something
last
go
highlight.
from red to not red.
For
that's
people that get upset about public shaming, and let me just tell people what's up with public shaming. We have a whole button devoted to publicly shaming people. We're fine with it.
Shame. Shame. Shame.
It's something we like to do here on the channel when we notice things that need to be shamed. And I would like to say that I'm an equal opportunist shamer. I also shamed myself on the last stream, did I not? I shamed my own self. I am not above public shaming. I would just like people to understand that. So let's set that record straight.
That's like literally all we're trying to test out here. And then I'm trying to see, you know what would be even cooler is like, okay, so I'm glad I brought the C2 for this actually, because what I want to do is I want to get my ship red and then I want to like land in it, get out, and then, or even get out an EVA and try it, is what I'm thinking. There's a couple of different ways you could approach this, but I think first things first is let's just get some salvage material and then let's see what we can do with it. Let's see what's like the baseline. All right, look at this thing. This is our new salvage gun. It's doing that weird bug. All right, let's see. So right now we are in, beam is out of range. Right now we are selecting nothing. Oh, I'm already salvaging. I didn't even realize.
Wow.
Okay, so right now I'm in, I think, yeah, that's repair mode and that's salvage mode. All right, so I guess let's just like get some salvage. Do I need to increase my power at all? I don't. Okay, 530. Let's just fill up one full canister, yeah? And we can get an idea of how long it takes to fill up, too. It's only been about a minute. So I'm thinking like maybe a minute and a half to fill up one canister. Well, I want to shoot your ship airborne until it's red. And then I want to repair you. So I'm just going to pull something real quick that can do that. Okay. All right, so airborne, let's get slightly outside of arms system.
I love these
turn your shields off.
pursuits.
And I'm just going to put
it. I love them.
maybe one full mag into you, and we'll see how much damage that does. And then hopefully I don't blow you up. That's the goal. I'm not going to shoot your nose at all because the Gladius right now has really weak nose HP.
I hate when I have really weak nose HP.
Okay, he's already red. So I say, for now, let's not push it any farther. Yeah? Okay, so we have 750 ammo. We're going to see how much of this it takes to go blue. And then not only how much does it take for him to go blue, but also, does he end up taking more damage afterwards? Right? Okay, so if I look at Airborne's body, it says... Okay, so we're in salvage mode. What about repair? Repair damage detected. Okay. Repair is not needed. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and start hitting it with it. It's not giving me any indicator of like, this is the percentage of health that this thing's at, but maybe we don't need that. Wow, he's blue already is what he's saying. Airborne's already blue.
Right, Stunner. Right, dude. My mustache would agree
I'm not really
with
sure
you.
where else I should be aiming for, but this is why I'm wondering how limited the repair is. Let's go ahead and get back in the Pisces and see what Airborne looks like, now that we've hit him with 29 repair. That was it, by the way, to get him blue again. Wow, yeah, he's blue. That is insane to me. He's fully blue. It looks like a brand new ship. Now, visually, if I get really close, it doesn't look like a brand new ship. Right? But we were able to go from red to blue. That's a first in Star Citizen history, guys. That's a first. Oh my God. Let's test repairing an engine. You're so smart. That is such a good test, Arellen. Okay, let's do that. All right, so here's what we're going to do on this test. I'm going to shoot Airborne's engine. He is going to fly into Armistice Zone, check how much his repair is. He'll fly out. We'll attempt to repair his engine, see if that's possible. And then afterwards, what we'll do is we'll fly back into Armistice Zone and we'll check the repair again to see if it saved him any money. I don't want to shoot it off. We just want to get it red.
I love this.
Got a really good suggestion here. Check your right main engine on your MFD.
Main right's at 69%.
Nice. Okay, that's great. So here's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and fly into Armistice Zone. Make sure you have a thruster malfunction. If you don't, we're gonna have to shoot you some more.
I've got the major torquing balance.
Okay, great. That's great. Go ahead and check your repair. Do not repair. Check how much it costs.
972 AUC.
972. Chat, remember that number. 972.
973, actually.
973. Remember that number.
How much are the
Okay. All right,
the
so
canisters?
now I am going to attempt to repair your engine. Please work. This would be so cool. Oh no, repairs not needed.
No.
Oh, we were on the edge of greatness, CIG.
They'll put it in. They'll probably expand it for that.
I can repair
would
the hull a
imagine.
little bit, but not the engine.
I would imagine they would.
Man.
I want that. I want everything repairable. Yeah. Let's shame him. Let's shame him. You're absolutely right. Public shaming. Geek's right. Geek's liking this public shaming. We're shaming Sig right now for not thinking about that. We want everything. We want everything right now. Welcome to Star Citizen. We need to make shirts that say Star Citizen. We want everything right now.
All right, go ahead and just go ahead and grab a repair, Airborne. we're going to reset, and then this time we're going to test, does it save you money?
It applies
All
to
right,
everything
so here's
in life.
the final test.
It applies
Airborne. You ready?
to your existence.
So, I think that we know it saves you money. We know you can't repair engines, only hull. It's a hull repair tool only. The thing that I would like to see is how much damage can it save you. So I'm going to mess your ship up as much as I can without blowing it up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a new ship. You're going to go get a new ship right now. And then we're going to take the fully repaired ship, and we're going to see which one takes more shots. And we're just going to see, is it comparable to fully repair your ship, or do you need to go to an outpost? Is it like good enough?
Yeah, that's an interesting point right there. Mad Style brings up, makes sense. Rockets are internal components, not just metal. So perhaps a handheld repairing and salvaging tool, perhaps the repair that you can get out of it is only basically armor or outside sheathing. And then anything that has like internal components to deal with like capacitors or actual major parts that are mechanical. That's a really good point, Mad Style. You're bringing up some intelligence to the chat.
Do you know what I mean? Do you take 1 shot less? Do you take 10 shots less? We don't know. I blew it up. Yo, that took nothing.
He did go a little ham. Like, did you see the anticipation? Like, I felt like Berks knew it because he's played so long. I felt like Berks knew that. Like, there was like a 10-second pause there, and then he was like, nah.
Bro, the Gladius is so weak right now. Yo,
yeah,
my bad.
That's crazy though.
No, it's all good. I should have done 2 Pisces because I got a Pisces too.
Oh yeah, we could just do 2 Pisces. That's fine. But we're about to find if you can repair this. It is letting me repair the soft death Gladius. I don't know to what extent, but it's letting me do it.
Just the sheathing.
Super interesting
just
here.
the hull itself.
It's letting me use my RMC to repair the soft death Gladius,
sense.
but obviously the Gladius is not
No.
not repairable. But I mean, I'll get back in and see if it flies. I got nothing on MFDs. I do think, Airborne, that it almost might be better to test this with like a bigger ship, you know, like maybe I go get like an F8C or something, and then I let you damage me, and then I fly away, and then we like shoot it with a repair beam. Like I get out, shoot it with a repair beam, test it out like that way in like a combat scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let me go get an F8C, and then you go get your Gladius again. Yeah, let's just go center section red, and then that'll be it. Keep going. You probably just...
It's interesting because what Limitless is saying is it can totally repair a wing that is missing. So it is a good start. And it reminds me of the old school discussions and theory crafting that we used to have about repairs. And it also reminds me of the Crucible, which is one of my favorite ships ever in Star Citizen. So you do have to kind of equate this to a conversation where you have different levels of damage and different levels of repair. You know, like there's going to be different tiers of it. It makes total sense, you know? But yeah, the Crucible, whoo.
We'll go a little harder. Yeah, there you go. You're good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab the pad. We're sitting at 415.
What is going on here, Cobra? God bless you, dude. I love Cobra. Coming in here with his Viking charge. Look at that. 76 members at the after party after dark special supreme. I appreciate you, Cobra. How was your stream, man? Good to see you in here. Let me get the link for the giveaway for anybody that's interested in some sexiness. Just put this here. Thank you, Star-Lord. Appreciate you. Let me just show everybody here what we got. A ZEUS Mark II. We're going to be calling a winner on the 28th. Also, the cool thing about this is we've got the Concierge Solstice paint, and it's LTI, and we're also giving away a SYULEN with the Tao'Moa paint. So very excited to be calling winners on the 28th to our alumni members if you guys are interested in that at all. And thank you so much, Cobra. I hope you had a really good stream, man, and I always appreciate your help. Cobra's big, awesome friend of the channel. He's always helping us out, and I always appreciate him. And he does these raids every once in a while, and I'm like, dude, like, you are awesome. And I added him to my friends on my YouTube channel. I was like, dude, I gotta put Cobra down in here for all the help that he gives to the channel. So I don't even know if that does anything. Like, I get upset sometimes with YouTube. Like, you guys ever notice that on the YouTube channels? I don't even know if people go to YouTube channels anymore. They just watch what's on their feed, you know. But like down at the bottom, just so you guys know, I have Cobra right over there because Cobra always helps. And Noob was just here. Noob stopped in. I got Info Runners. I got ERAD, EE Studios. I got a lot of friends down here that help out, and I just want to give a shout out to my friends. So thank you, Cobra. I appreciate you, bro. Very, very much so. All right, let's get back to our video here where we're testing out repairing and engineering, and Berks is letting us know the goods, and he's doing the science required.
Ammo left on our repair gun, and we're just going to see if we can get this thing repaired as much as possible. Is the idea. So we have, I think 2044 was our repair. Bill, we want to get that as close to zero as possible.
Sorry.
So yeah, imagine if like instead of like doing this like weird fill-in thing that I'm doing right now, you actually had to like draw like a pattern to weld it.
I think we're cool now.
Close. I think that would actually be really cool. Instead of just like literally what I'm doing here to be.
Thank you. It's nice to see all the new people in here, new faces. Admiral, welcome aboard. Zofer, Star-Lord, Mulix, thank you for following me from Cobra Stream. Appreciate you guys. Welcome to the channel. You should be able to talk in about 10 minutes. We had an issue with bots, so we have like this 10-minute timer.
Be the most effective is I'm just finding a good spot, and then I'm holding mouse 1. Wait, did you guys see that? Cannot repair further. Repair at station required. Wow.
So yeah, so there's different tiers of repairing. Woo, Stunner! 5 community subs, man. Thank you so much.
Next time, it's gonna be glass.
Stunner's got his own button. Thank you, Stunner.
That's so interesting. All right, let's see if we can do this spot over here. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get back in my ship. I feel good. I feel like I've repaired about as much as I can.
So what we're saying is with the hand tool, as much as you're going to be able to do is pretty much on the hull and aesthetics on the outsides and replications of parts that are hull related. Not so much like your engines and your components and capacitors. Nothing of that nature is going to be able to be fixed with it. However, if you need that and you get to the point where you need another level up, then that, you know, like you've got the station and you've got the Crucible. The Crucible is a ship I have been waiting for a very long time. I'm very excited for the Crucible to come out.
I'm gonna give it a glance over real quick. Yeah, I think I did. I think I repaired as much as I can. All right. So the original price, guys, was $2,066 for all that damage. I'm no longer red except for a little piece on my cockpit. What do we got? It saved us, that time saved us 1,000 and or 900 and like 80 something. So it's like half off. So it's not crazy. I definitely feel like this is a step in the right direction. It's not supposed to get you to full health, and that's fine.
You're right, Fire.
But I do wish it was faster. My final thoughts are that. Let's see if we can repair a component real quick, Airborne. Oh yeah, I guess I'll light you up like in the above where the hallway is, and then try to aim straight up, just to like for proof of fair. Like yeah. Proof of concept is what I mean.
I'm still blue.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
There we go. All right, you're all red now. Okay, hold on. Okay, the answer is surprisingly no. You cannot repair from the inside, actually, which is good. That's really good. What were we testing next?
Yeah, nobody wants
repairing the glad.
Nobody wants the repairing inside. Could you imagine? Like you repair inside with components that are physically attached or connected and are stationed or located inside. That makes sense. Yes, you repair those. You shouldn't be able to repair anything on the outside from the inside. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
Gladius components, right? So what we're testing here, guys, is we're going to see if we can raise the health of components at all.
Perfect.
So far from what I've seen,
help you
I
punch
like
them.
how
It'll be
they've
faster.
stationed it or tiered it.
Or we can beam them together. So we've already confirmed, guys, that the shields do work on this. So the current game plan is we're going to get it to 100% zero, right? 100% damaged. And then we will attempt to repair these from zero and then see if they do work.
Bless you, Matt Stone.
After we get them to zero, we're going to have to confirm that. We're going to have to confirm that we
right fingers.
We can turn it back on, or can't turn it back on, rather. Nice. Okay. I'm getting good connects now. That should be doing decent damage. Okay, now that we've successfully punched our shield generators to 0%. All right, I'm going to go ahead and power them on and see if we get any juice. They're fully powered on. I'm going full power to shields. It's been 5 seconds, nothing. It's not giving me any juice. Now, Airborne, do me a favor. You have that repair tool with you, right?
I do.
Okay, do you want to go ahead and just hit it with some repair? Now that these are at 0% and see what happens?
Yep. Giving it the juice.
You're distorting me. But you did just repair one of my shields.
What the fuck?
And now it's coming back up.
You're violating Berks. Berks is like, you
only fixed one of them. Can you try to fix the other?
I'm doing one. Yeah, go for it.
That's cool.
Yep, 90. Done.
90 immediately?
Wow.
Yep, immediately.
Wow. I mean, that should change, right? That shouldn't be so fast. And
Yeah,
I think
agree
that
with
repairing the hull shouldn't be so slow. It probably needs a balance between the two.
I agree with that.
That being said, though, this is really cool. This is the coolest thing that I've seen from this so far.
That's cool. That is cool.
Okay, interesting. Cool. So I think my overall thoughts is that we should be able to repair engines. I think even if it's just enough to get the major torque imbalance out, maybe it slows you down still. There's some sort of negative.
One of the
but
reasons
just to
you're
get
going to
the,
need some of these types of repairs, Fire, though, is like if you're an explorer and you're stranded on a planet and there is no repairing facilities, there's going to be, you're going to need ships like the Crucible, to be traveling around you. If you're an explorer based organization or you're an explorer based squad, right? You're definitely going to want a Crucible with you. If you're out there exploring the universe, man, you definitely want a ship that can repair other ships. And, in terms of what you can do with the handhelds, you have to be careful and you're going to have to balance that, but you're going to need something there with you in order to help people who are explorers that are stranded on planets because of X, Y, or Z,
malfunction out of the way would be so unbelievable. Maybe we need a different tool for that, but that would be so cool, man. But I really like the fact that you can repair components. That's super cool. Put you back in the fight, but the hull repair
I
needs
think
to
you did
be
a good job too,
way
Stunner.
faster. Because at the moment, do you agree that if you're in a fight, why don't you just go land and repair? It takes way less time.
There's going to be areas where there's no repair station close, and that's why they have it built that way. But overall, I thought this was a really good video. I like that Berks was doing some science for all of us. Good job, Berks.